Hello, Siegel Safari. This is Mrs. Siegel, back to read some more of the Big Blueberry Barf Off. I want to apologize for not getting to reading yesterday. The day got away from us. I had a doctor's appointment, so it's all a little out of the ordinary for our new norm right now. But anyway, let's jump back in. We're in chapter 10, and Bernie is still trying to figure out how to get Sherman Oak's watch. See if he can do it. Says Chapter 10, Allergic to Pie. At lunch the next day, I pulled Beast to the dining hall. We stopped at the dessert table. I glanced around the crowded room. The table where the Nice House kids always sit was empty. No sign of Sherman Oaks yet. Beast, are you ready? I whispered. I grabbed him by his huge ears to get his attention. Do you remember what you're supposed to say? Beast nodded. No problem, Big B. Okay, buddy, remember, don't start till Sherman is listening. You sure you remember what to do? He grunted. Ha ha, we'll put it on a little play. I petted his head. That's right, a little play. Was I tense? Yes. Beast and I had rehearsed all morning. But would he remember what to do, or would he start gobbling blueberry pie? Shh, 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 here he comes, I whispered. Here comes Sherman Sherman, get ready, Beast. He grunted again. Sherman Oaks picked up a lunch tray and got into the line. I knew he could hear Beast and me, so I started our little play. I picked a small plate of blueberry pie off the dessert table and handed it to Beast. Here you go, pal, I said, loud enough for Sherman to hear. Have some pie. Oh, no, Beast said, shoving the pie back at me. I can't. Don't make me eat that, Bernie. I'm allergic to blueberry pie. I acted surprised. Huh? You're allergic to blueberry pie? Yeah, allergic, Beast said. Come on, just have a tiny taste, I said. No way. If I eat just a tiny taste, I'll get sick and hurl my guts out. Too bad, Beast, I said, shaking my head. That's really too bad. I turned and saw Sherman striding over. He had a big grin on his face. Okay, Bernie, he said. Maybe I will have that pie-eating contest with you. I'll pick Beast to be on your side. Beast against Wes Updude. And it has to be blueberry pie. But, I sputtered, clapping my hands to my cheeks. Sherman rubbed his chin. If I win, let me see, I need a slave. That's it. If I win, you'll be my slave for a month. If you win, you can have my watch. No way, I said. That's not fair. You heard Beast said he's allergic to blueberry pie. Let me pick another guy. Sherman, give me a break. Let me pick someone else for the contest. Sherman shook his head. He had the biggest grin on his face. No, it has to be Beast, he said. Only Beast. Beast against Wes Updude and all blueberry pies. But I'll lose. I'll lose big time, I said, shaking my head. How about cherry pie? Maybe banana cream pie? All blueberry pies, Sherman said. Shake on it. He stuck out his hand. I started to shake his hand, then pulled it back. Started to shake, then pulled back. Finally, I shook his hand. You've got a sure thing going, I told Sherman. You can't lose. Sherman tossed back his blond head and laughed. Ha, ha, ha. Know what I like my slaves to do, Bernie? He said. I like them to carry me on their backs to Mrs. Heine's class. But that's on the 5th floor, I stammered. I have a bad back, Sherman. All those stairs. Better start working out, Sherman said. He spun away and walked off, laughing his head off. When Sherman was out of sight, I turned back to Beast. Good work, I said. The trap is set. Hey, where's that pie? The whole pie was gone from the tray. Beast rubbed his stomach. He had blueberry stains all over his face. Good work, I said again. This contest is a cinch. The watch is mine. Now I just have one little problem. How do I come up with the pies? So Sherman got tricked by Bernie right now. Chapter 11, 25 Chocolate Cakes. Our classroom building looks like an old-fashioned schoolhouse. I guess that's how it got its name, the schoolhouse. It's an old red brick building with a white door in front and long vines of poison ivy clinging to the walls. Some kids call it Mouse House. Yeah, you guessed why. The mouse outnumber the students 2-1. You can't fall asleep in class. The mice will crawl up your legs. The next afternoon, I was walking out of the schoolhouse when I saw April May by the front door. Hey, hi, I called. How's it going? Fine, she said. She kicked a mouse out of the way and started up the front stairs. I chased after her. Looking good, I said. I like what you did to your hair. You can't see my hair. I'm wearing a cap, she replied. How about a walk, or maybe we could hang out at the student center? No way, she said. I have my cooking class now with Miss Monella. It's going to be very cool. We're getting everything ready to bake chocolate cakes tomorrow. I stepped in front of her. Chocolate cakes? How many kids are in your class? 25, April May said. We're baking 25 chocolate cakes. Get out of my way, Bernie. My brain was spinning. Why not blueberry pies? I said. She squinted at me. Are you crazy? It's chocolate cakes. She pushed me out of the way and started into the classroom kitchen. About those dance lessons Saturday night, I said. She slammed the door in my face. Is that a maybe? I shouted. I stood there thinking hard. Chocolate cakes. Chocolate cakes. Why not pies? There's got to be a way. Chapter 12. Jennifer Eck. Okay, my next favorite character. I booted a fat mouse from my path and stepped outside. It was a cool gray afternoon, but my brain was steaming hot. I was picturing 25 cakes turning into pies. Hey, Bigby, what's up? Feeman and Crunch were calling to me. We started walking across the great lawn toward Rattenhouse. I explained the problem to them. The pie eating contest is a lock, I said, but how do we get the pies? Any ideas? Run, Feeman said. Yeah, run, Crunch said. Run? Why? I asked. Crunch pointed across the lawn. His finger trembled. Here comes Jennifer Eck, he cried. I turned and saw Nightmare Girl running at me full speed like a tiger ready to pounce. Jennifer Eck! I shouted. Run! I took off, my sneakers slapping the ground. Behind me, I saw Jennifer Eck soaring across the grass, her brown hair flying behind her head. She's a big, strong girl, about a foot taller than me. I mean, she's a really big girl. Her knees are as big as my head. Someone told me that she's here on an arm wrestling scholarship. I cut around a flower bed and darted into a bunch of bushes. I glanced back. Jennifer was gaining on me. She had her hands outstretched ready to grab me. Sweat poured down my face as I dove through the bushes and dashed through a clump of apple trees. It's so embarrassing to be in 4th grade and have a girl who's madly in love with me. What could be worse? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? I was panting now. I picked up speed as I tore through another clump of bushes. Behind me, I heard Jennifer's loud cry. She leaped and flew through the air. She tackled me from behind. I went down hard, landing on my elbows and my knees. My glasses went flying. Jennifer landed hard on top of me. We were both gasping for breath. It was a struggle, but I finally pulled her off me. I climbed to my feet and I brushed myself off. Hey, Jen, I said. I was looking for you. Go back. I gotta show you. So this is Jennifer. So Jennifer is in love with Bernie. Who's Bernie in love with? Do you remember? Yeah, April May. So he's saying it's embarrassing for her to like him, but he's doing the same thing to April May June. Interesting. We're going to find out more about Jennifer in the next chapter called The Horrible Accident, chapter 13. I hope you enjoyed those 3 short chapters, and I'll be reading again tomorrow. Have a good day.